Mounting up crash protection with Legend Suspensions products. We're going to give you the hows and whys on how to do it correctly and make sure that you're getting the best performance possible. Hey, it's Chase with Legend Tech Tuesday, and in this video we're going to be talking about crash protection and Legend suspensions, how and why you mount it to make sure that these are still functioning properly when you're done. So, if you're thinking about getting rad with your scooter and doing some tricks and you think that you might need some crash protection, it's very, very important. You can run these, whether it's on your FL, Dynasportsters, FXRs, doesn't matter what bike you're putting these on. What matters is that if you're running it with Legend shocks, it needs to be done a particular way. So these shocks have spherical rod bearings. So if you put a bolt through there, this shock can pivot about 10 degrees on its spherical bearing. So the issue that you run into on FLs and or on really any Harley is once you drop this sucker through here, a common mistake that we see is not spacing this out correctly away from your shock. So what that causes is when you tighten this all down, this becomes pinned up against the shock and it will not allow that shock to pivot left to right. That is going to be a no-go. That's going to cause you issues with suspension bind. Every time that this shock is bound up and it's compressing and uncompressing, it's designed to be able to freely move. That's going to eliminate that suspension bind. Mounting these incorrectly with these generally is not going to constitute a warranty situation because it was technically not mounted right. So we're making this video to show you that when you mount these up, if you have frame protection and Legend products, email service@Legend Suspensions. Let them know what bike, year, make, and model, the sliders that you have, the product from Legend that you have, and we can get you the appropriate spacer kit so that once everything's said and done, you can still pivot that shock on the outside the way that it's supposed to. That's going to save you trouble down the road. That's going to keep problems from happening to your shock in general, and that's going to make the ride way better. When you pin these up against the shock, you're binding them, they're not going to perform the way that they were intended to. They need to move freely. That's going to be the exact same issue that you can run into if you're mounting these on an FL model. This is a factory OEM flat washer. This comes on pretty much every Harley. Some years also are accompanied by a lock washer and a flat washer. 2017 and newer touring models only come with this bad boy. In the install guide for every motorcycle, for us, it says to remove this little flat washer. So just to show you the exact same effect, let's say this is your normal 1/2 inch bolt. You're putting these on an FL. You put our spacer kit on, but you also left this flat washer. When you slide that through there, you're getting the exact same effect. Tighten everything down, this flat washer is being pinned against the shock, and now it's tightened and it's in a locked position where it can no longer pivot on its spherical bearings. That's a no-go. So make sure you're taking those off. Make sure that you're not pinning these directly up against your shocks. If you have either of these products, or you're looking at, adding sliders to Legend products, or you're looking at adding Legend products to sliders that you already have, just shoot us a quick email. Again, it's service@legendsuspensions.com, and let us know what you've got. We'll get you the correct spacer kit so that you can be set up for success. That's going to cover the normal installation of this. It's very straightforward. From 91 all the way to 2017 dynos, touring models, every bike that they make these for, there's a ton of variations of spacer setups. It's going to be way too long for a video, so just let us know what you've got. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. If you have any questions, make sure you include it in that email. We're happy to help. Be a legend, and we'll see you next time on Tech Tuesday. Ow. I think this would be a real good time to throw in the crash scene from Wild Hogs. I'm going to introduce myself as Chelicito Aloysius Johnston III. But you can call me Chase for short. Find the queen. Where's she hiding? Huh? Huh? Which one? Which one is it under?